Hello and welcome to Chapter 7, Part 2 with your host, Professor Naragon. In this part of the QuickBooks chapter and course, we're going to look at how to create a credit card and make a few payments and receive credit on your credit card. So, first thing that we got to do is to create our credit card, and we're going to create a brand new one in American Express. So, in order to do so, we will go to our chart of accounts. From here, we're going to go new. And we want to make sure it's credit card. Credit card. And right here, we're going to put in American Express. Okay, that's really all we need to do. We do not have any opening balances because the credit card just started. So save and close. And now we're going to go to creating a vendor account. Why a vendor account? Because we do receive bills from American Express now. So we need to make sure that we have them ready in our vendors. Okay. And we're going to enter their basic information. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. West Avenue in Los Angeles. 90012. And of course, we're going to add in the fake phone number. How do we know it's fake? Because it starts with 555. Okay. So, again, credit cards, we need to add the account. And we need to add the vendor. So, it's always a 2-for-1 when we create a credit card company. Okay. Next, we're going to do a purchase. Now, when we purchase things with our American Express or with any credit card, again, it's happening right there. Kind of works like cash. But we can't really do checks with credit cards. What we're going to do is create an expense. Because again, we don't have a bill. They're not billing us because we're paying it right then and there. So again, we're going to use expense. Okay. So our purchase that we have is, we're going to record the purchase of $54 of supplies from Computers by Jenny to be used immediately. So, since we're buying supplies from Computers by Jenny, our vendor is of course Computers by Jenny. Now we're using the American Express account. So right here, where it says payment account, we need to switch it to our credit card. Okay. Notice that we have no balance because it is brand new. And of course, payment method is again American Express. Category is our supplies. Account. And with our supplies account, we're going to bill it $54. This is all we need to do to record a purchase when it's just a basic purchase. Again, this is just supplies. So we're going to go ahead and hit save and closed. Alright, now let's say these supplies has come to us and we realize that some of them are wrong and we need to return them. Now, when we return something, or basically asks for a refund with a credit card, this is known as a credit card credit. triple C. Okay, so when we have a credit card credit, we're going to have to do it a little bit of different method than an actual refund. So from our memo, we realized that we returned $10 of the supplies purchased from Computers by Jenny that we used our American Express card on. So to create basically this credit, we'll hit new and then look under vendors, and you will actually see credit card credit. Okay. Since we know it's from Computers by Jenny, we'll make sure we click on Computers by Jenny. Make sure that's on American Express. Okay. Category. Again, is supplies. Gotta make sure it's the right account. And the amount is $10. Okay. So, right here, if I save that credit, notice here, I just did save a new to show you that the balance actually changes on American Express. This helps us to know that we did it correctly because the credit return was $10, so $10 should come off our credit card, which it did, to now bring the balance down to $44 that we owe on the credit card. Okay, that's nice and dandy, but we can also use credit cards to buy inventory. So how do we show this? Well, remember, which one did I say that uses for credit cards? Yeah, it's going to be expense. Doesn't matter what we purchase, it will still be an expense when we use a credit card. Now, our memo does state that we've purchased 3 rock fountains at $125 each from Tanya's nursery, paid with American Express. Okay, so we'll go to Tanya. And notice that already has something right here. We don't really need that, so I'm going to hit clear. Okay, so it clears out that little category detail. And again, we don't even need category detail because it's inventory. Inventory always use item details. Okay, so item details for inventory. We'll make sure it's American Express. Payment method is American Express in itself. And we get our rock fountains under item detail. And we make sure we have purchased 3. Okay. Once we show this purchase, we're good to go. That's really all that's going on with purchasing on a credit card. Again, still going to be an expense no matter what we purchase. We just have to make sure if it's inventory, we do item detail. If it's not inventory, use category details. Okay? And that's basically it. That's all we're going to go over with credit cards. So, again, if you have any questions, please let me know. Besides that, that's the end of this part. And we're going to actually move to the final part. Again, since we're getting closer to the end of the course, we're going to probably see less different parts. So, next one, it's going to be a little bit big. But we're going to enter bills and vendor credits. We're going to do that drill. And then we're going to look at discounts. Again, discounts for us. And we're going to pay our bills. And that is actually going to be it for this chapter. Okay, so again, in this part, we learned how to add a credit card. Make sure you add the vendor. It's going to come important once we receive the bill. We also did our purchases. Purchase for basically anything on the credit card. Remember again, always use expense. Category details for any other account that's not inventory. Inventory, we use item details. And we also showed how to make a credit on our credit card. Okay, so that is it for this part. I will see y'all for the last exciting part of Chapter 7.